500. Boom, handshake deal, done. I've wanted closure on the subject just as bad as you guys have. The car sold quicker than I thought, and what I'm about to show you took longer to make than I thought because of everything going on in the world. I've made 3 things for you guys who have Focus STs that I know you guys will like. I want you to take with you forever. It's here once and it's never gonna happen again, at least these products. An ST build maybe down the road if they came out with another generation, I'm sure, but we'll see. But I want you guys to know about these, and that's why I waited this long to put out these videos. And we have 2 more Focus ST videos coming out after this, so look out for those. But why I did that is this is one of 3 items. Push for boost, jet tag, with the new Karma Speed logo on the other side. I know you guys will dig these. I made them the colors of the car, or close to it as I could, to fit for the build. I'll be announcing the other 2 products in the next 2 videos, and the final video will come out on Friday, which is the day of the drop. April 17th, this coming Friday at noon Pacific time, karmaspeed.com. We'll go live. We have all the products on it. It's not just these, it's a bunch of other stuff. And the first person to order all 3 ST products, and you will see when we get there if you follow along with the videos, I'm gonna throw in there the badge from that hatch of the ST. I still have it. I took it off. I didn't like how it looked, but I kept this, and so I want to give it to one of you guys who orders all 3 of the products. So this jet tag and the 2 other ones coming soon. So don't forget about that drop, April 17th, Friday, noon Pacific time, karmaspeed.com. Now, how much I bought and sold the ST for. Let's talk about it. I bought the car from Mike at GP Auto Sales in Phoenix for $14,500 out the door. I always try and buy from individuals, but I actually found Mike's place because there wasn't many Focus STs for sale in the Valley, and it was a used car dealership, and all it had was like Evos, STIs, WRXs, BRZs, Focus ST, Fiesta ST, some like Tacomas, and like some other like stuff, like all like niche cars. I was like, wow, this place is dope. Like it has like Need for Speed vibe, or you know, Fast and Furious vibe with the music and you know the whole area. And Mike just loves cars. He's an Evo guy. So I was like, this is super rad. And me and Mike just hit it off like almost like instantly as friends. So super cool business relationship there. So I was like, hey, you know, I'm really interested in this car. Can you help me with a good price? So we got it down to $14,500 for that specific car. You're not gonna go find every car, every ST gonna be around that price. So that's what I got mine for from Mike. And I had a very good experience with buying from a used dealer, and he totally changed my mind. You just gotta find someone like Mike who has a dealership that loves cars. He looks for particular ones. He's talking about how on this like Evo, I was in there the other day and he's talking about how he had this Evo and he like in Texas that he wanted, but he like paid the previous owner to take it to a shop so that Mike could pay for a compression test to make sure it's good, and then he bought it from the kid and had it shipped to him so he could sell it here. So he goes like to the nth degree. So I really appreciate Mike. I'm gonna leave his Instagram here. If you're in the Phoenix Valley or even just want like a sick Hawkeye STI, he's getting those all the time, like clean titles, like 1 to 2 owners. Like he had an original owner one in there that was like stock, like crazy stuff like that, right? So Mike is awesome. I appreciate him and getting me the Focus ST that started it all and has been such a fun build. So that's how much I paid for it. Now, money as a topic doesn't really give me a genuine vibe, which is always like at the top of my list as far as my character. So I am going to be talking about this, and I will probably in all future vehicles that we go buy, keep, and then sell after to learn about on the channel, so we can build confidence in the garage. If you're new here, we'll get more into that later. But I will talk about it because I believe that it will help you guys get an idea, or anyone out there get an idea of what is possible as far as like putting money into a vehicle and then getting it out. Obviously, a car is not an investment. A car is something that depreciates and you'll lose money on. So if you're younger, you're just getting into cars, keep that in mind. You won't 99% of the time you won't make money off of the car. It's important you listen to what I'm going to talk about here soon, because if I wasn't in the position I'm in, working in the industry, and also a position of being a content creator on YouTube to make content about cars to teach people about it, this wouldn't make financial sense at all. But it does for me. But as individuals just going out there and doing it for fun to like think you're going to make money, it's not a thing. I'm just going to clear the air. It's bad idea. Paid $14,500. And I added everything up MSRP. I had around, give or take, a couple $100, $11,000 in mods. So that's about $25,500 total invested into this car. at MSRP. I totally could have parted it out, but I didn't want to, and that's because I feel that I could get a decent price for it if I found the right person. I could get, I could take a loss a little bit on the top end, but where I saw the gain, honestly, with all of this, I get so much motivation from you guys that learn how to build comps in the garage. I just got a message today about someone installing a catback exhaust and they never thought they could do it, but they just had the confidence to from watching the videos and they got it done. So that brings me fulfillment and joy more than anything, is hearing those stories from you guys, and I know that it makes change in the car community to grow it and keep it as big as it is and growing. With that, I wanted to sell the car as is because I know if it got in the right person's hands, they would spread the joy of what a fun, fast car that was when it was built the way it is. Everything's so proper, clean. It was such an awesome car, and I know that they would take so many people for rides in that car and they'd go, wow, I want to get into cars. That's literally behind the scenes in my chest, heart, whatever, why I wanted to sell it completely as is, willing to take a loss compared to parting it out, knowing that that would benefit the car community in the long run. I listed the car for $20,750. Real quick before I tell you how much I sold it for, if you skipped forward in the beginning of the video, April 17th, I just want all of you focused guys, since we don't have many videos left to see this. I'm showing you this jet tag. There's 2 other products coming out later this week. Watch out for the videos. Push for Boost jet tag, new Karma Speed logo on the other side. Don't forget, I have the information down below. The first person to order all Focus ST products, all 3 of them, in a cart checkout, and I see it, the first person, I'm putting this in your bag to get to you. This is from the hatch of the ST. This is the only thing left I have of the car. I listed it for that $20,750, and sure enough, I got roasted on Facebook groups, comments on stuff, messages on Facebook, you name it. Totally cool, dude. I'm just looking for the right person that knows what they want, and you know what? I found that person. These people came at me. I'm not going to give away names or anything. They said, hey, what's the lowest you'd take with leaving everything on it? We're really interested. We really like the car. We like everything you've done on it. We appreciate it for what it is. And I was like, well, come check it out. Let's think about it. And they came and checked it out. They really liked it. They drove it. Had a great time with it, and they really fell in love with it, and they're like, honestly, there's no reason for us to go look at the other like GTI and like whatever other car they were looking at that day in town, because they were looking for a car as soon as possible, and they're just like, we want this one. And I was like, well, if you can't do that price, the lowest, if you'll do it today cash, let's do it, $19,500. Boom, handshake deal, done. Because of the position I'm in with working with companies to do product placement on my YouTube channel, because all you guys watching, growing the channel to get here. Well, to sum it up, just so it makes sense, the ad revenue keeps the lights on, pays for the bills, barely gets by. The companies that help me out with parts, sometimes it's the whole part, sometimes it's 50%, sometimes it's nothing. I just have to buy it flat out. But with this car, I was able to make, for the first time in 4 years since I started my YouTube channel, I made a profit off of the car. So that was why it was possible that I got a Mustang. I took the extra money, went and bought the Mustang, the extra I had left over, I went and spent all on the merch and then some more. I took the risk with buying the car and listing it. I gave myself time to wait for the right person, and I said some prayers, and God totally worked his magic, and here we are. I sold the car, made some money off of it, and we were able to take it to the next step to learn the next car. So that is what the Karma Speed garage and brand is all about, is building confidence in the garage, learning each specific sports car model one at a time. Everything we can learn about it before buying it, after getting in the garage, DIY modifying it ourselves. As of right now with the channel size, it's not financially possible to just stack up a bunch of garage of cars. One day for sure, that's the plan, of course, to step it up and do crazy things and keep innovating, learning, doing crazier stuff. But for now, it's about going through each car, learning it, and then getting rid of it and moving on to the next, so that when we do start keeping cars, the knowledge base is going to be so much broader. We can do things right and be done with it and start building a car collection that you guys will all can enjoy. Just how I keep the STI, that's not going anywhere. You guys love seeing that car. Every time I post a video of it, you guys love it. I hope that for every car down the road that I can keep. That's huge. It's super awesome. I'm glad we can do driving videos. You guys get joy out of it. And I hope this just gives you an idea of what is possible financially. You can go out there, dump a bunch of money, and if you're willing to take thousands of dollars in a loss, but you had a good time, then that fund cost you $1,000. You move on, you go to the next car, you learn about it, and you keep going. Some that wouldn't make sense, you could part it out, get most of your money back, and go forward. That was my situation. It's definitely not a profit situation for most, but because of the position I'm in, after working 4 years into this at least by now, I was able to turn it into something that made sense financially. So I appreciate you guys stopping by. I hope this clears the air, and I'm excited to show you the last 2 Focus ST videos. It's been great. I appreciate every single one of you guys. The love on the Focus ST platform has been phenomenal. I had a feeling it would be a perfect fit for my personality and then also the need for content on this car. So I'm really sad that this build is over, but it's only gonna get funner from here. Check out the playlist on the screen. I'll see you there. Peace.